What's going on, y'all? It's your boy No Credit, and I'm back again with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. That being said, let's get into it. Frank Martin just broke silence, on the Gervonta Davis fight. I didn't really see a lot of interviews after the Gervonta Davis fight, so this is the first interview I've seen after the Gervonta Davis fight where he sits down and talk about the fight and stuff like that. Anyway, Frank Martin had a lot to say in this interview, and some of the stuff he said is really shocking. It actually kind of pissed me off, some of the stuff he was saying. I'm not the biggest Gervonta Davis fan. I'm not the biggest Frank Martin fan. I'm a boxing fan overall, and when somebody's saying some crazy stuff, I'm going to talk about it and check it. Okay, so we all watched Frank Martin versus Gervonta Davis. Frank Martin was winning the fight. I got to give him that. He was dominating Gervonta in the early rounds. But we can also say Gervonta was letting him win, Gervonta was giving away those rounds to tire Frank Martin out. And Frank Martin said himself he was tired. He said after the fifth round I got tired or some shit like that. But what pissed me off about him saying he got tired and whatnot, he said it wasn't him in there. What the freak do that means, bro? If that wasn't you, then who the freak did we watch get knocked out cold, bro? What are you talking about? Listen, fighters need to just take accountability when they lose. Just say, yo, I lost, The fight didn't go to decision, you got stopped. So it's hard for us to believe anything you're saying. You understand? He even spoke about if the fight would have went to decision, he felt like he still would have lost. Okay, you got a point. Because we seen what happened with Gervonta and Lamont. Gervonta gets dropped. Referee refused to call it. Even with the knockdown, even without the knockdown, Lamont still won the fight. And Gervonta told Lamont in the ring, they're not going to give it to you. And that's what we saw with Lamont and Gervonta. But, so Frank makes a good point over there. The possibility he wasn't going to get the nod. But where he lost me was when he said he wasn't himself. The excuses in boxing is ridiculous, man. And excuses in boxing kills the sport. Honestly, in my opinion, it kills the sport, guys. People need to stop making excuses. If you lose, you lose, bro. Just take the L, bro. Just take your L. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Just take your L. If you lose, bro. You can't win every fight. Not everybody's going to retire like Floyd Mayweather, undefeated, 50-0. Floyd Mayweather is embedded in his DNA, in his family. You understand what I'm saying? Floyd Mayweather is an all-time great. Frank Martin, he's a solid fighter, but he's not an all-time great, bro. Gervonta's not even an all-time great. Gervonta that knocked out Frank Martin. So what I'm saying is, guys need to learn how to take they losses and say, all right, this guy was the better man. He got me. Just take it out, bro. Instead of sitting there and saying that wasn't you. Like, don't give us some type of Deontay Wilder excuse, bro. Like, don't give us some type of excuse like that. Like Earl Spence type of excuse. And what excuse is that? Earl waits 6 months and say, oh, it was his eye. Yeah, eye surgery. Like, bro, nobody wants to hear that, bro. Nobody wants to hear anything y'all have to say except, all right, he got me, I lost. Like, come on, bro. You saying that is not going to change what we watched. So why say it? You saying it damages your credibility, bro. So the fact that Frank Martin said that wasn't him in the ring, it pisses me off, honestly, man, because I'm like looking at I was watching the interview, looking at Frank Martin, like, bro, what the freak are you talking about? If that wasn't you, then who the freak did we watch get clipped like that and knocked out cold? He even went as far as saying the ref didn't even give him a count. Bro, you was out, bro. You needed medical help. What is Frank Martin talking about, bro? Yeah, that really, I don't know, bro. It just didn't sit well with me. I mean, that's ridiculous stuff to say, bro. Like, that wasn't me. Like, what, bro? Then who the freak was it, bro? Like, who was it? If that wasn't you, then who was it? You got a twin that we don't know about? Do you have a twin that we don't know about? Like, somebody let me know in the comment section. If that wasn't Frank Martin, then who was that guy in the ring? Huh, Frank? Why didn't the reporter ask Frank the tough questions? Like, Frank looked you in your eye and tell you, hey, that wasn't me in the ring there. That was somebody else. Okay, then who the freak was it, bro? Who's the somebody else that was fighting Javante? We thought it was you, buddy. Yeah, it was one of the most ridiculous excuses I've ever heard in a minute. You know, and we heard a lot from heavyweights, but this one is crazy, bro. Especially, I mean, we just heard a lot of excuses from a lot of fighters that take L's, but unfortunately, this one is out there, guys. Like, it's hard to come back from this one. Like, the man is claiming that wasn't him in the ring. Like, then who the freak was it, bro? I'm going to keep asking the same question. Somebody comment in the comment section and let me know, who was it? If that wasn't Frank Martin, then who was it? Huh? Do Frank Martin has a twin that we don't know about? I'm really confused, bro. I'm really confused what Frank Martin means by that wasn't him. But anyway, he talks about moving up in weight, fighting the likes of Haney, Hitchens. He want to put his name in that conversation. Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea, buddy. You got no answer for Javante, but you want to get in the ring with guys like Gary Antoine Russell, them type of guys. I don't think the public's buying it right now. So you need to work your way back up and get in the title position. And then maybe we'll see. We'll see if you can compete with these guys. Because he's claiming he was weight training versus Javante Davis. So at 140, he's going to be healthy. And he's not going to have no issues. And he says, what happened to me is going to happen to everybody I fight. And like, what is he talking about, bro? You going to knock out everybody like you got knocked out? We'll see. Anyway, it's your boy No Credit. Let me know in the comment section. If that wasn't Frank Martin, then y'all please let me know who the freak was it.